okayfm 101.7.
Honorable Dr. Clement Apaak, a year MP for Busa South. In the year we will do it the Busa way. Now, we are Deputy Ranking Education Committee of Parliament. We are former lecturer at University of Ghana. Now you need to Honorable, Memoaji.
Kwame Nkrumah here. Medawase, Michia, Ono Apamfo, Michia Ghana for Nina, Busina Mena, Mapusua, Mena Soluk. Kwame na me post no, we are
we are president, Global Dog Eat, Global Dog Meat Eaters Association of the world.
That no, I was also a presidential staffer.
Yes, I now say a presidential staffer.
Before that, I was a lecturer at Simon Fraser University. I was also student union president there.
Oh, why?
Yeah, Bob Brown.
Me bo. Some say Public Accounts Committee, University of Ghana for now. It became evident, sir, including PhD courses, be running over 60 years, saying unaccredited. Na ubehwe nyame nimu pa na obisi obe PhD na what the name framework rudiments no ne conceptual framework models na say direct model o say moderation models say mediation models o na wakọ hypothesis ahodo mo achechire ni nyina ansa na mod na ba ade no ankasa towards the professional doctorate no eniema mo hefri ni hono ne ade nyina na ko wiase Yaman certificate from University of Ghana, Lagos. Ekoba se enye accredited there. Certificate ni kura no. Ikura se de yin.
Kwa me da se. Fa asem we asema e wo se yema yeni die chepa na se de odika nka ya no. I was a lecturer and I have a PhD in I know the processes of getting one. And I've been a lecturer too. The importance of accreditation, no. And yet, course no kwa.
And yet, course no kwa.
Even the institution itself must be accredited. So,
yes, they must have charter.
That is it. And that is what then allows the academic institution to have the needed recognition. Recognized among your peers. Say you ma would no. Dear Uchran Korano. You meet a certain standard across the world. Say when you produce your students at the University of Ghana and they go to study at the University of Bergen, say the no. The University of Bergen should be able to take in your students as graduate students, knowing fully well that they are properly prepared and qualified from an accredited university which has offered accredited courses. And see, university education and also tertiary education, no, there are linkages. So usually, we say that there are reputational issues. And those reputational issues, when there are questions about the unaccredited courses, do not just impact the students, but the institutions and even the nation. The implications, and answer is so. And yet, and answer school, but a be a beca or minor. Sort as here. And the other, in all honesty, Mekasa is not the first time that these issues have come up before the Public Accounts Committee. Message Miakasa, it is not only KNUST and University of Ghana. From Emra, a member of the Public Accounts Committee, looking at what we have been going through over the past year since 2017 to date, it is clear to me that there is a systemic problem in terms of the inability of the various universities, now including technical universities, to begin the processes of re-accrediting, because most of these courses, you know, new courses coming, because for the new courses, you know, even if you have new courses approved by academic board, and when I was at the University of Ghana, I was a member of academic board. Now me was Simon Fraser. I was a member of the University Senate, which was the equivalent of academic board. For every new course to be introduced, once the course is put together by the department, it goes to faculty. After faculty has looked at it and approved, it comes to the academic board. Academic board, you have to seek accreditation before you can even offer the new course to any student. If you don't get accreditation for the new course and you offer it to students, it's even an illegality.
Yes.
And this is a bad example, because the processes and the procedures and the rules are very clear. You can't offer an unaccredited course. Most of the issues that we are dealing with, you know, courses are accredited. But what then happens is that rather than the universities initiating the processes for re-accreditation ahead of time, because the re-accreditation, it takes time. You must first go to the GTEC, the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, under which the accreditation board is now, accreditation commission is now a component. Now the choir, they would then have to also then look at it. Then a committee of evaluators would have to be set up to evaluate. And the processes, you know, sometimes the processes can take a whole 2 years. And what I have noticed, having been on both sides, having been a lecturer, having been part of a university senate.
Now, I didn't hear the Manchester.
That is the issue. So we say a bet to keep it 2 years. So what you should be doing is that, knowing fully well that you have the accreditation for 5 years, you know. Once it is accredited, if they do 3 years now, you have to immediately start the processes to get it re-accredited before you then go to GTEC. Almost now be 1 year, sometimes 6 months. When the existing accreditation is about to expire, I've been a more here. So that is the reason why most of the courses, when the auditors go, the information indicates that they are no longer accredited. But you know, we have advised the universities. Brano, and yesterday we didn't mince words at all. When we did our share public accounts committee sitting yesterday, you could see that the committee, we had had enough. We have been telling them to start the processes early enough so that there is no lag time.
Almost started processes, you know. Now accreditation no anymore. Why did they continue to run such courses?
Well, those are some of the questions we ask them. But the response they give is that because they have always been working with the accreditation authorities, and Akoya said, almost 99.9% of the time, no, they will get accreditation. So they continue to offer the courses with that assurance. But it is also entirely possible that there could be a time that the GTEC, Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, which is now mandated to be in charge of accreditation, no, can decide that we won't give you accreditation. And nobody say, now, what are you going to do? But
implications
for the students as well.
Dog, boy and kakra.
Okay. A bit me school. Now, idea or postgraduate or Cambridge, and I say Oxford, and I say University of Bergen, baby, I'm in the Korea, and I say Simon Fraser. Now, I'm checks. That's a Omunyantie, say course now, you know. As at the time, I apply to go to that school to go and do a postgraduate degree. The course is not accredited. They can decide to reject the student. Even those who wanted to do a or they say law, Parliament had to intervene because the law school, upon doing checks, became aware that some of the courses that they took, after the time that they wanted to go to law school, the courses were not accredited. They had to petition Parliament.
Wow.
So there are serious implications. We told them that this is not acceptable. What they ought to do, as we have advised them, is that start the processes early. GTech clearly has no problem accrediting already accredited courses, but it is the law. It is mandatory that after 5 years, you must go to accredit an already accredited programmer expire. You have to do it. What we are seeing is that in some cases, let's be honest, it is just a lack of attention to the timeline, attention to detail, and laxity in terms of office holders. Oh, when you say where they are, they are on the year 2 minutes, they make me I can chance so 6 months, after they are shot here, the processes. But that is simply not acceptable because it has serious implications, not just for the students, not just for the institutions, the reputation of the nation as a whole.
Dog.
Mania.
Nya womo akroya na womo ma assignment kra. Assignment na dia ma wo no. Dem say you should submit it not later than this date. Our timeline. Womo amu cheche ya ade saa ne ade no. Eti womo nim saa ade we.
Kwame ya no ame bisa won. Many of the infractions Auditor General already by you bisa, oh, we are in the process. I say, this is 2021 audit report. We are in 2023. The last time you appeared before us, the same infractions, when we asked, oh, we are in the process. Oh, it is yet to go to council. It is yet to go to academic board. And this one, one assignment, examination date, moment deadline. Student, are you giving the students extension? Why should we be giving you almost every time? It is in the process. We will finish it soon. Next time, we are not going to tolerate those excuses because when the portal is closed, the portal is closed.
Because we are now, students, academic dishonesty, such as plagiarism, cheating, academic fraud will not be tolerated. Meanwhile, no, now certificate cry baby am de be maye no. Na susuan pass a doctoral degree. Wo de am obi wo bra anya accredited. Say nipa kro no a wo kura de enye accredited no. Say de na obeye.
Sana tie, sa empempi no obi embisa. Enti na ma fo mo hwadi no.
Eti say me say me kuta bi. Ana obi kuta postgraduate, obi kuta masters, obi kuta undergraduate, ana certificate, ana diploma. Na ekoba say na enya accredited. Nti say do you kura me say e ha. Ana ade na metumi aye. Why bregu? Certificate. Yes. Quite honestly, I mean, in academia, no, a certificate awarded to you on the basis of a course, a program, a PhD, you name it, regardless of the level of degree. Yeah, graduate certificates, whatever, diploma.
Now, course, was not accredited. Kwame, why you who? You can be rejected. And I make if you go with such a certificate to any university in any part of the world, and they do their checks to find out that the course you took was not accredited as of the time that you took it now. Kwame, it is less than a paper.
Me bo na sabre master team misstatement of research problem. Na mabaye justification of the research. Na fei bi amabaye qualitative case study ni quantitative case study. Na me de ba kakra baye recommendations. Na
Kwame, wa kwa you field work mpo.
Aba.
Me field work or alpha triangular yeah, the hottest part of the world. Wild trans. You want me? Echa won't touch it in Nasi for. Me kwaya say nyina no kwa me nka omo hu say me degree me from University of Ghana. It was unaccredited. Kwame nka me wo ho anka me wo kwa nke nkosi hu. Na
ebani sa as an individual. Let me take the university on.
Why not? You can sue the institution. So about 4 or 5 years ago, there was this private tertiary institution. And the course that they took was unaccredited. They took the matter to court. So it is a serious issue. You cannot do that and walk away, because you have wasted somebody's life. You have wasted resources. You have wasted. I mean, easy. Just imagine what people have to go through to be able to get a degree. Now, what about degree we are? Young I say the because somebody somewhere failed to do the needful. It is definitely not acceptable at all. And yesterday, we didn't mince words at all. We told them, sir, next time, when they come before us, and these matters are not resolved, we will not accept it. We will not tolerate.
Honorable,
we are in the process and as for.
Honorable, we make it available courses now unaccredited in any year chrono, so that we'll be 8 years. Bet me a check here and
Kwame, they can only tell us the bulk number. When we press for specifics, you could see that they were not comfortable. Then they also told us that some of the unaccredited courses, they have ceased offering them. The chair of the committee, Honorable Dr. Kruche Abeji, said that they should make the details available. They told us that they didn't have the specifics, but if they had known, they would have brought the details. And I'm chairman. I remember telling the University of Ghana team, say, look, I am an alumni. Not long ago, I was one of you. I was on academic board. I was lecturing there. But I am pained to say that I am disappointed. I told them, and chair, many of the committee members, we expressed our disappointment. How could you be coming to a public accounts committee to respond to infractions related to unaccredited courses, and you come there without the specific details to be able to tell us the specific courses, undergraduate courses, which are unaccredited, which are in the processes of being accredited, which have been accredited, so on and so forth, all the way to PhD. But I know that it was deliberate, because Omomunim said, and they didn't want to be further exposed. That is why they deliberately chose not to give us that information in the public domain. But they said that they will make that information available to the committee.
What should the idea? So we'll be checking it here. Obey. Says no, they don't want to be it to be made available. We'll be checking the obey.
No, so I call GTEC, Ghana Tertiary Education Commission. They even have a website. If the website is up to date, there was a more database, because every accredited course for every institution should be in the database of GTEC. Say the buyer say, "Oh, I'm an unimpo." That's a percent who check here. You should be able to check. Okay. I think that interested parties can contact GTEC if the information is not on their website, and you should be able to verify whether a particular course that you have taken, whether for part of your bachelor's degree, for part of your master's degree, part of your PhD, is currently accredited or not. You can verify. That is the job of GTEC. But
Mebo, it's actually PhD ni boarding power. Me can ask
boarding. But me give this not GTEC and so whilst we are talking about all of this,
So why don't you also blame them?
They shouldn't be fear and panic. I know that the two the academic institutions and GTech, they will find a way of resolving these matters. That I can assure the listening public. But we ought not to be condoning a situation where we would have a situation that would even raise the question of the possibility of degrees awarded to students which would turn out to be degrees based on unaccredited courses.
OKFM 101.7.